Okay, I have got our icebreaker question of the day. Who is your current celebrity crush?
I used to have a picture of a certain celebrity crush as my lock screen.
Like, look, you too can drive a $10 million car. I cried when Brad Marchand got traded.
Book tropes that we dislike.
I hate love triangles. Grace, can you take off your glasses? Oh my god! Wait.
You actually don't have that. In Canada, you have to have one. Who did this to you? I'm sorry.
I can't. Enemies to lovers. I hate it.
Hello, and welcome to the first official episode of the We Promise It Gets Better podcast.
We're so ready for this.
We are. So we're going to start every episode just with a little icebreaker to get to know one another as a community. I mean, we all know most of you because there's no strangers watching this yet. Anyway, so Katie's just picking a question out of the question box, and then we're going to both answer it. And you guys, too, if you are watching, you have to, well, you don't have to, but you should answer in the comments. We want to hear from you. For those who are listening on Spotify, we'll be putting up the question on Instagram the Thursday that we posted. Answer it on there. We really want to get to know more about the people listening to our nonsense.
Yes. Okay, I have got our icebreaker question of the day. Who is your current celebrity crush? Let Grace go.
It's a good question. I think my straw just made an absolutely atrocious noise, but I guess we'll see when we're editing. Do you know? Because I don't.
Do you know who yours is?
No, I think I might need a minute to think about
I know who mine is. Of course I know who mine is.
Oh, who's yours?
I have him on a shirt.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and tell your lore.
His name is Jacob Elordi. I think that he is epic in great proportions. I realized that I've never actually seen a movie with him in it. I think I just saw him and was like, yeah, him. But him and Anakin Skywalker are my only celebrity crushes that I've ever had. My entire life. I'm very faithful.
I was not that kind of girl. I used to have a picture of a certain celebrity crush as my lock screen. The real ones will know. If not, I'm not telling you because that was weird. I think my current celebrity crush would probably have to be, this is a really good question. Maybe Oscar Piastri. That's the one that comes to mind first of all.
That's so good.
I need to explain this. If you don't know who it is, look it up. Me and my sister have come up, and this is a little bit off track here, but we've come up with a theory that Oscar Piastri isn't a person, but like an idea. Like there are Oscar Piastris all throughout sports. Like he has a bunch of lookalikes. Like he's in F1, but there was a guy who played volleyball for the Dutch Olympic team who looked just like him. We should insert photos of these multiple guys hockey players. Connor Bedard actually is kind of
you're
Oscar
so
Piastri.
Right. Oh my gosh, and he's so average, and he's so he's doing interviews. You're like, this guy has no idea how to position his face.
Exactly. If you watch, there's no thoughts behind his eyes for Oscar Piastri. There's just nothing, and even his mom. I listened to. If you've ever listened to the Red Flag podcast, you are a real one. If you haven't, go listen to it. But even his mom went on that podcast and said he just doesn't really react to anything, and he never really has. I swear, these are government. It's not the birds we need to watch out for, guys. It's the Oscar Piastri. They're government drones being sent out by big sport company, like big pharma, but big sport company to dominate all industry.
He's like the crowd, or what is it called? What did we learn about? It's like the everyday. He's so completely average.
Yes,
he's meant to be look, you too can drive a $10 million car.
He so is, but he's also I love him for that, and he's he's never causing drama. He's never
You forget he's there sometimes.
Exactly, but he's just too good.
But he's still good. He's so good. He's not even mid. He's so good.
Just so you know, guys, if Oscar Piastri doesn't win the championship, you'll never see me again. I'm just joking. I will probably cry, but
it's okay.
Whatever.
I cried when Brad Marchand got traded. But here we are. Should we dive in?
Yes, let's
dive in. Don't forget, drop your celebrity crush. We won't judge you.
Maybe a little bit. But anyways, we judge ourselves. It's not that deep, guys.
It's not that deep, guys.
All right, so today our topic is one that I'm very excited for. Our very first one, we had to start off with a banger. So we are going to start with book tropes that we dislike. We are big readers over here. Yes. I've read 68 books so far this year, I believe. How about you, Mahoney?
I stopped counting at 38 in June, and I know it's definitely slowed down, so I don't know where I am.
No, for sure. The only reason I remember is because I have an app that you track it, and every time it gives you little fireworks, so I feel so accomplished.
Oh.
Okay, so
So a piece of paper.
do you want to start off? We both have our list here.
Yes. Mine is a little less pretty. I'm gonna start off with a banger. I hate love triangles with a fiery passion. Like
Okay.
when I feel the beginning of a love triangle, I leave. In books and real life. Anyone tells me a love triangle, leave him. Like I can think of the Inheritance games, Avery and Jameson and Grayson, which like why Grayson and Jameson is just like a really confusing.
Drop in the
thing.
comments also if you are Team Grayson or Team Jameson, because I feel very passionately about this.
There's gonna be some more teams coming up. I also obviously the summer I turned pretty, Belly, Conrad, and Jeremiah. I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't like it. I do not like it. And I definitely had a third example, but I can't. Love triangles. Yeah. Oh, To All the Boys I Loved Before.
Oh, that's my god.
That's like a love hexagon. Yeah. That's a love hexagon.
That was crazy.
I hate that.
And also the fact that it's like your sister's boyfriend. That's insane. Anyways, I do have to say though, I can sometimes be a little bit angry at love triangles too. It can just get like so dramatic and family wrecking and just ruining to people. But I do actually think I didn't mind it in the Inheritance game.
Really?
Like I actually think she did a good job with that one. Like I don't know if that's just me, but like compared to the other books, I've read a lot of books with like love triangles or like watched shows with it. But I think like in this one, and sorry, spoilers for anyone who hasn't read it, so skip this. I mean, not really spoiler, but I don't know. Watch at your own discretion. I can't say what's a spoiler, what's not. I can't remember what happens anymore. But like, there was no home wrecking. Like
that's true.
When they chose who, like when she chose who she chose, it wasn't like a huge fight. They weren't fighting each other. It was just like, hey, like you know what? I've decided that I don't want to let this ruin our family, so I'm just gonna let you do your thing.
Wait, who is this? Avery?
Well, no, the one brother.
The one brother?
The one whom she did not choose.
Grayson?
Well, there's your spoiler.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, anyways.
But doesn't she choose Grayson? I'm so confused.
Anyways, whichever brother she did not choose, he was like, you know what? I'm letting the other one be chosen. I'm gonna step back from this and just let this play out its course. And it's like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? Snaps to that, because I think we need more of that. Because listen, it does happen where there's multiple people liking one guy. I remember there wasn't very many guys. There was 5 guys in my grade 4 class.
Oh my god!
Everybody liked the same guy.
That's crazy.
Like, it's gonna happen, but I think you can do it in a healthy way. Like the way she wrote it, I really enjoyed. But there are some people like, okay, the summer I turned pretty.
It's okay. The writing for the book was good. Like even the Inheritance game, the writing was definitely good. I was just infuriated at the idea, like the concept. In a book, it was good, like for tension. But if you think in real life,
no, true.
It was Emily. We're not even gonna talk about Emily. We can't. I can't. That's a whole.
To be fair, if we're talking like realisticness, if this happened in reality, I don't care which brother I get. Give me like $1 million budget per year, and I'll hide in the library. I don't care what you guys do.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
I wouldn't have even chosen one. I would just been like, oh, sweet.
Okay, I'm gonna start with one that's very near and dear to my heart. That I hate with such a fire. Here, I'll move over so you have some more.
Thank you. So we can both sit like this.
With such, here we go. Such a fiery, burning passion that I will literally like. I don't even know what I would do, but I hate this so much. When the nerd takes off their glasses, and all of a sudden they're super hot and everyone likes them. First of all, I would like to point out in every single one of these books, movies, anything, the nerd already is good looking. Everyone just thinks they're a nerd and they don't know them very well. Yeah. Like in, what's that one? She's All That. She takes off the second she takes off her glasses, all of a sudden everyone realized she was beautiful and skinny the whole time. Like,
Grace, can you take off your glasses? Oh my god! Wait, no, do it.
I'm sorry, guys. That's why I keep it on, because you guys aren't ready for this.
No, we're not. But when you see the man you want, you're just gonna take off those glasses.
It just makes me mad. Like, even, okay, I love Better Than the Movies, but they're trying to make her seem like she's not, like, she's obviously not popular, and I get it because of, like, more like her style and things like that. Like, I totally understand, but at the same time, they're trying to make it seem like she's lesser than the rest of the crowd, or she's not as pretty. I'm like, guys, have you read the descriptions? I don't know if you guys can't read, but like, you need to stop calling everyone with glasses ugly. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's my hot take.
Okay, that is actually a really good segue into one of my points, which is when the author describes them as like unremarkable, kind of mid, like average.
Mm-hmm.
But then as the story progresses, it's usually the girl, usually the guy is like, he's like, oh my gosh, he's so hot, I could never have him. But then slowly he's like, you're the spiciest little taco I've ever seen. And in the beginning, it's like she just kind of like to read, you know what I mean? And she's like, she has a backbone, and he's like, oh, you stand up for yourself. None of my girlfriends ever did that. You know what I mean? Like they transform her. The beginning, she starts, oh, she's just like a plain Jane. She's so normal. And then by the end, he's like, oh my goodness, you can speak? Wow.
Yeah, no, I get that. And I feel like also because they'll do that thing where it's like she's completely unremarkable, but she can also play the piano and speak 59 languages, but she just doesn't she doesn't act like she's remarkable. Like, guys. Guys. Maybe, and hear me out here, maybe before profiling someone, you get to know them first.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That one also, okay, that goes really well with one thing that I have, which was one that I really, really hate is the instant character development.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I hate it so much.
No, and I have this specifically in what book was it? I can't even remember what book it was. I'll probably think of it later. But like when do I remember? Okay, Loki. For those who have watched Maxton Hall, listen. I love season 2. It was great, and I haven't read the book yet.
There's a book?
I've read it's a book series. It's based on a book series. I read the first book. I don't have the second one yet. I don't know if it's translated to English. That's why. Anyways, but it's like all this stuff's happening, and she's like, bro, like you need to take your time and fix yourself. And he's like, okay, 2 seconds, goes to therapy one time, and all of a sudden it's completely changed. Like, I get it in that sense. It would have been more of a time jump. But in my mind, it makes me really mad because I've seen it in so many books where it's like a girl will like be like, you need to fix yourself, or you need to do this, you need to do that. And he just all of a sudden decides, yeah, I'm going to change, and it's changed forever. Like, listen, I get it. There are so many times in life where something can happen and it's like, wow, this is a really eye-opening moment. I'm going to change this and this and this. But that doesn't mean it happens immediately. It's a journey. It's a process. It's not going to happen from one therapy session, James.
Oh my gosh. I think it's also like, I don't like when you open the book and you meet the characters and then the author is like, let me give you everything you're going to need to know. Like, it's like, I don't want to open the book and have a survival guide of these characters. Like, the best books I've ever read. I read a quote, and it was, an author should spoon feed the reader details. And I just love that metaphor. It's like, I don't need to know every single thing about this person. I also don't need to know nothing, but it's not like she walked through a room. She was hot. She had brown hair. She had legs, right? You know what I mean? And they like just start like that, and you're like, okay, I could have thought of that in my own head. I think the more important is like they kind of go along, and as they go, they get more depth. Like so many authors, it's like they want you to fully understand the character within a chapter, and it's like that's actually half the fun is discovering it as it goes along, and you realize there's more to this person than just, oh, he's hot, right? Or, oh, he's dumb, or, oh, he's sad, or, oh, his dad left them when he was a kid.
No, I completely agree. And it's like, one thing, it's like you have to think of it as like, you obviously have to set the scene. You have to be like, these are the important things you need to know right now. But you need to think of it as like, in my opinion, when you're reading a book, you need to think of it as like, you're meeting this person for the first time. When you meet someone for the first time, obviously you're going to notice their outside, but you're also going to notice the little things they do because you don't know a lot about them yet. And then as you get to know more about them, more things are revealed. And I think that's something people need to remember. It's like, I didn't meet Katie Jane when we were 7 at VBS and be like, I know exactly where she comes from, her backstory, and that her dad's a pharmacist. Like, I didn't know that.
I didn't even know Grace had a dad.
Dads don't exist.
Yeah, it's so true.
Okay, guys, for the Americans, if any Americans ever watch this, we actually don't have dads in Canada. You have to adopt one.
Yeah.
Basically.
You get a moose when you're born, but the dads come later. Okay. How do you feel about fake dating?
Ooh, I was actually gonna put that on there, but that's a really tricky. It's been a day, okay. It's a really tricky topic for me because I like it in some cases.
Yeah.
Like, I love Lynn Painter. I've read all of her young adult novels. I think they're fantastic. Every single one of them is about fake dating.
Yeah, I noticed that. I've started a couple. Okay, I'm gonna let Jake in.
Yeah, go ahead. Anyways, what were we saying?
I have no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore. Oh yes, okay, I remember. So I really like the fake dating in a lot of her books. Like, I really loved Better Than the Movies. I should remember that. I literally just talked about it. I really liked like The Do-Over was pretty good. Betting on You was also pretty good.
Wait, I'm reading that one now.
The Do-Over or Betting on You?
No, Betting on You.
Betting
The one
on
with the
You.
water park?
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
cool. It's interesting for sure.
like
I
it.
definitely thought, I'm like, guys, we don't need to be kissing. Like, they kiss a lot for two people who aren't actually dating.
Really? I'm only in like the second. I've only been listening to it when I'm walking home, which is like once a week.
No, yeah, you'll get to that.
Okay.
But anyways, it was good, but it's like, it in Lynn Painter's case, I feel like she really has the formula down, and even though I feel like all her books are basically the same, they're still really good, and I still will read every single one.
That's fair.
But in some cases, I can just find it really tacky and really annoying. I read one where it was like an FBI agent and like had to go undercover as her boyfriend, and it just got really cringy and weird. And I'm like, I feel like there's, in some cases, it can be really good when like Lynn Painter, she has like a really good formula of like, it takes a journey to get there and the situations that kind of push you together, and it's not always just pretending to kiss each other, which I think is a huge thing that I dislike, is when they're always like, oh yeah, we're fake dating, that means we have to kiss right now even though we just met.
Yeah.
That's a no for me.
Oh, everyone's looking, we should probably just kiss.
Yeah, like that's
not a thing. That's not a thing. Like, fake dating is literally just you awkwardly sit there and I just tell people you're my boyfriend.
Okay, I have a really good one. Well, not a really good one, but this is probably gonna be very controversial. I hate the trope, and you gotta listen to me on this one. You gotta hear me out. When the enemy asks, who did this to you?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I can't.
I would just like to start this off with by saying, maybe if you see that she's bleeding or something, instead of saying, who did this to you? Are you okay? Do you need medical assistance?
Ouch,
if she does,
that looks like it hurts.
Offer her medical assistance. Yeah,
like, exactly. I haven't met many men who are like, who did that to you? I should not met a single one. It's usually just like, oh, you're bleeding.
Exactly. Like, well, why'd you do that? Like,
yeah. Did you hurt yourself?
Exactly. Like,
well, you know stupid question.
You know how many times my dad has asked me, like, I'll be like, he'd be like, well, what happened? I'm like, oh, I felt. Why would you do that? Like, not only is it so unrealistic, but also like, for an enemies to lovers, it just feels very out of place.
It
like,
does.
I get it, they kind of care, and that's kind of usually the turning point in the book where he starts to like her. But at the same time, there's like, it just is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, why does he just assume somebody's attacking her? Why?
Yeah.
What if she fell down the stairs? What if she like cut her finger when she was washing dishes? Like, I guess I kind of get it because it's often used in like fantasy novels.
I don't read fantasy though, but I've seen that, like, you know, when you scroll Pinterest and it gives you like writing prompts, like, who hurt you, princess? Right? And you're just like so completely cringed out.
No, I could never. I'm just like, not of it. I really hope it doesn't catch my swallowing. If not, I'm never drinking again. It's gonna ruin the whole thing.
We can just like bleep it out. We're gonna bleep it out every time we hear someone swallowing. Okay, I've adjusted my mic like 50 times though, because it keeps on tickling me.
Like, we just got these today. These are very new. We feel so professional, but also we have no idea how to use them. So we'll see how this goes. And
in case you didn't notice, Jake has joined us.
Jakey boy.
You can just see his head. He's just sleeping.
Anyways, that was just my issue with that one. I'm not a fan. If someone ever asked me who did this, you'd be like, oh, probably me. But I honestly,
I'd just be like, oh, why do you want to know?
Exactly. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Pick them up? Like, that's not gonna help anyone. And they're gonna get mad at me.
Yeah. It's just like it's just such a useless waste of time. Like,
and like, I get it if it would be like a situation where it's like, a girl's getting bullied and someone punches, it's like, oh, who did this? Which one was it?
Exactly.
Like, in that case, I get it, but every single time she ever like pricks herself to like, who did this to you? Like,
myself.
Like, I don't know. It makes me think of like, I don't know if you guys are like seeing the trend right now where it's like, why, like when YN says this and then like Alpha CEO boss comes in.
I think that's just your algorithm. That's not mine.
There's more situations.
Oh wait, no, I did see one of those.
It's like that. That's what it makes me think of. I'm like, if I accidentally bump into YN, I'm getting blasted to the moon.
Yeah.
Like, be careful if you see YN in public.
Yes. Okay. Did we already talk about this one?
Which one?
That one.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It kind of like we implied it.
Enemies to lovers. I hate it. I really just do. I really don't like when people start out just hating each other, and then by the end they're like, I was wrong about you entirely. You have this, even though you were like such a jerk to me, I can take the jerkiness because now you think I'm attractive, right? Like, I really, really, really don't like it. You can't just, I don't think, or no, I also don't like when one of them is absolutely obsessed and the other one is like, oh, I don't really like. Can we have some balance? I
No, for
hate that they
sure.
either have to hate each other or love each other. Can we just get
Yeah.
some like mid tier, like, oh, I know you were there the whole time, but I didn't really notice you until you took your glasses off.
Listen, guys, this is why I don't take my glasses off at school because I really need to focus on my exams right
Yeah,
now. Okay?
Grace cleans her glasses and everyone's like,
Yeah, basically. But no, I agree. I had one similar where it's just like I like enemies to lovers when it's done well. Sometimes it can be nice, and like you know what? Sometimes there genuinely are times where there's two people who really don't mix at first.
yeah,
And like even with friends, like there are people like I'll meet where I'm like, oh, we definitely are gonna become friends. Like we're definitely not gonna become friends, and we do. Like it just happens
yeah, it's
sometimes
true.
when you get to know somebody. But at the same time, I find with enemies to lovers, they either start off absolutely like despising each other for no good reason,
Yeah.
or they only like they say it's enemies to lovers, but they just like have like a mild disdain for each other. But then
Yeah.
the second something bad happens to one of them, they're like, actually, I love you.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I'm not a fan.
I hate the lack of like character, honestly.
Mm.
It's this idea that they can switch so fast, and
Mhm.
it's I have known very few people in my life who I would say, because like in some of these books, the
Mhm.
characters actually hate each other. Like they're saying, I think he's disgusting. I don't even want to be in the same room as him.
Mhm.
Right? I'm thinking very few people in my life who I have like had that feeling for.
Yeah.
Could anything almost change my mind, right? And I
Yeah.
think especially like in a partner, I just find that so unattractive. If someone was so rude to me for no good reason, and there's something like, you know what? Now that I see that you have a soul, like I kind of like you.
Mhm.
Like, okay, but you still did all that stuff. You're still the same person.
Or like in Powerless, one thing that I hated about the enemies to lovers was like, oh, you killed my dad, but it's fine. Like I'll get over it for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's
Like no, like sorry for the spoilers, guys, but it just had to be said. I'm like, God, like I like Powerless, but there were certain things. I have one bone to pick with it. We'll bring it up in another episode, but somebody remind me because I have a really interesting theory. But anyways, it was like the things, or even in other books, things that they will do to each other. Like I don't know if anyone's read Vow of Thieves. It's just like, oh yeah, like you tried to kill my entire family and kidnap me, but it's fine because I love you now. Oh, you sold my wife. It's fine. Like you're my family, so I can't. Like what? Just
yeah.
what?
Like
I don't
who
even.
is that? It's like the author was like, this will be kind of spicy if they like hate each other. You got that tension going, and they're like, oh, but wait, they have to find a way to love each other. She can forgive him for anything.
Okay, I have. Okay, here's. I'm trying to decide which one I want to do. Okay, here is what I don't like in books is the really unrealistic sibling relationships that are often portrayed. It makes me mad. Like in some books, it's always just like, okay, one thing I find, especially with like older authors writing books, is they always think that we call each other sis and bro. No, we don't.
I call you bro. I definitely call you
no,
bro.
I'm not saying like that. I'm saying like,
oh, what's up, bro?
No. I call people bro all the time, but I'm never going up to my brother and being like, "What's up, bro?" as in meaning brother.
Yeah.
Or like I never go up to my sister and be like, "What's up, sis?" Or like when they'll say, oh, "I love you, brother," or "I love you, sister." I never say that.
I love, or no, it's usually like she's like, "Oh, there's just this guy in my life, and I can't." And then they have this conversation, and she's like, "You know what? I love your advice, sister."
Exactly. I'm like, guys, you can just like. You can show so many ways that someone is a sibling, but that is like that's the worst one. Yeah. Like what is this? The medieval times? Give me some oats, brother. Like
give me a birthright, brother. Some soup first.
Yeah, guys, the original
the OG
brother, OG brother,
the OG trope, the OG trope.
Yeah. With Jacob and Esau.
Yes.
But no, yeah, I hate it, and it's just like also when like the brothers are super protective. Like my brother will come into my. Let's preface this. My brother's younger than me, but he will come into my room, fart, turn off the lights, and
yes!
leave.
Oh.
If I got hurt, he probably would not care. He'd be like, well, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. And then he'd leave. Like, he does not care if I get bullied. He bullies me.
Yeah.
Like, when I see in the relation, like, in the books where, like, the relationship between the brother and sister is super, super close, or, like, listen, I'd say me and my siblings are close, but we're not, like, gushing over each other all the time. Like I tell my sister I hate her more than I love her. Like
that's crazy.
Not like that. Well, she will say she does this thing where she'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this. Do you want to come with?" I said, "No."
Keep in mind she's watching this. Yes, probably.
Maybe.
This will be brought up later.
I'm not shout out because I don't want to shout you out on here.
Unshout out.
Unshout out. She'll do this thing where she'll be like, "Hey, do you want to like do this. I'm like, no, I have to do homework. She's like, so you basically hate me? And I say, yes, I do hate you. I don't actually hate her, but it's like, that's realistic. Like, it's either way too much fighting and way too much banter. Like, why are you having banter with your siblings? That's weird. Or it's like, just too lovey-dovey. I'm like, guys, listen, sibling love is not like romantic love, and I think some people just can't get that into their heads. Like, it's really bugging me.
Well, the only thing is Sam did, like, threaten someone who, like, made an advance on me. He said, because he wanted to say, if you hug my sister again, I'll kill you. But, you know, you can't really say that to a 6th grader. So he said, don't ever hug my sister again or else. And he hasn't hugged me since.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's still in our class. So.
Wait, who was it?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would like to know, actually.
Yeah, well, it was like Sam said at the beginning, they don't hug my sister again or else. And by the end of the day, people were like, he said he's going to kill him.
I don't know. Like,
Loki never got hugged again in school. So when
like, I get that. Like, obviously, like, their family's gonna be protected to a certain extent, but like, it's just in a lot of books they really over exaggerate. Where it's like, if you even look at my sibling again, I will shoot you in the face, and then they actually do.
A lot of brothers like I've met in real life have been like, you want to take her off our hands? Please,
go ahead.
Take her. You seem fine. Oh, you like pool? Perfect.
My brother has been trying to like switch me with my cousin for years.
That's
now
crazy.
that he found out that I applied to university, he's like, so when can I have your room? Not happening.
When you clean yours.
Okay, you go. What do you have next?
I've kind of done these out of order. Like when one of the main characters has a terrible secret and it's kind of like played out throughout the book, and then you hear it and you're like, okay, that's not even that bad, or it wasn't your fault. Like, wasn't even remotely your fault. But that can go two ways. In the same way, I hate it, and I hate when they're like, oh my gosh, it was never your fault. And she's suddenly like, oh, you're right, it wasn't my fault that my mom had cancer. And the other way, if it's done well, it absolutely like rips your heart out, because like someone feels responsible. I have some examples. I read John Green's Looking for Alaska. Shout out to anyone who has read that. You know, My Life's Library is an actual thing. And I also read it's called Bang by
what are you reading?
Oh my gosh, no. It was called Bang by Barry Lyga, and it was about a little boy whose like dad gave him a shotgun to like clean or something, and it still had a round in it, and he accidentally killed his baby sister. But like that wasn't revealed until like the end, but he was just like this little kid like walking around with all this guilt, and it was just so well done. But in the same way, I absolutely hate it when there's just like she's like, I'm just such a bad person. Sometimes I send mean emails. Sometimes I post on Reddit.
For sure. It's like, or like I find they'll often try to do that when they're trying to portray like different like why am I forgetting how to say this? Like medical conditions. Yeah. They'll be like trying to hide it, and they're like, guys, I have diabetes. Like, listen. Yeah, you're so right. Like, obviously, like there are good, like it's hard to have a medical issue. There's obviously some things. Yeah. Like I can understand somebody wanting to hide it, but in books, like in my opinion, I have not seen, and this is, I'm just saying from my experience, I have not seen a lot of people who are like trying to hide the fact that they have diabetes. Yeah. And like, I feel like they'll do that a lot with like very minor things. Like those are very important issues. I think they need to be talked about, but I think people just like dramatize it for the fact that for like just for the sake of having a secret. Like I just don't think it's cool. It's never something that actually really affects their life. Like they're never dyslexic. Yeah. Because that's not cute, right? Like they pick things that they're like, okay, so it doesn't really affect you, and it's kind of, not to say that those things don't affect you. No, for sure. Unless that's the focus of the novel, so many authors are so terrible at like putting like, oh, this is a piece of your character, but this isn't who you are. Exactly. They're either like it's mentioned twice, or it's literally the focus, and I only love you because you're blind. Right? Like, I find the same thing with mental health. They'll be like, like trying to portray it, and they're making it seem like, oh, she's having a panic attack, and but only he can comfort her. Exactly. It's like that's not a thing. For anyone who's read Fake Skating, and this is going to sound really out of context for those who haven't. For those who have read Fake Skating, listen, for me personally, if I'm crying, I am not walking into a boy's locker room. And if I did, if I did by accident, you know what I would do? I'd open the door. Oh, this is the boys' locker room. Turn around and leave. Because first of all, if I'm crying or having a panic attack, first place I'm going, the bathroom. Because there are stalls you can hide. There's no boys in there. The three perfect things. So you go there and you cry until you're done. if I had for some reason decided I'm gonna look for a storage closet and accidentally walk into a locker room, I'm not just gonna stand there. I'm not even gonna like go fully to the door. I'm gonna open it, use my brain to look around and scan the room and think, what does this room have that shouldn't be here?
Oh, shirtless man.
Like, anyways, it just made me really mad, and I'm just like, they're trying to make it this whole thing in the book where it's cute that she has anxiety.
That's okay, just talk me through it and we'll be good.
Or like,
oh my gosh, it's magically better and I forgot it was there.
Or like in the books, they'll be like, I'm depressed, but it's okay because now I have a boyfriend, so I'm not depressed anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
people, like, when you have anxiety,
mm-hmm.
I think I find, at least, the people who know me best and actually know that I have anxiety, like, in the moment, if I'm scared of, I don't know, like calling someone on the phone, the more they coach me through it, like, the more agitated I get, almost.
Exactly.
So I feel like if my boyfriend was like trying to coach me, be like, shut up and just sit there.
Exactly. Like, I
respectfully,
anytime I'm feeling like super anxious or like having a breakdown, I don't want someone to be like, it's okay, just breathe. I want someone to snap me out of it, because like that's what your system needs when you're in, like, here's a life hack if you have friends who are struggling with anxiety. But I'm saying, like, for people who have anxiety, like, if you know someone has panic attacks, they kind of need to shock their system. So something like really sour candy, ice cubes, something like that is what's gonna help. Tell them it's okay. Like, sometimes a hug will help, but usually it's
what's the matter? What's going on? What is it?
Tell
me now.
Like, no, tell me I'm dumb. Tell me something.
Make me laugh. You're dumb. Wait, what?
Like, listen, maybe it's just us because we deal with trauma through humor, but like, don't do that. It's not cute. It's not cute. Okay, is it my turn or your turn?
I think it's your turn.
We got so off topic. But you're welcome, guys, for a little seminar on mental health.
Yes.
Okay, let me see on my list here. Okay, so I'm just trying to look what I have. Oh, this one makes me mad. It's not really like a trope, but when they create a super interesting, really funny, deep character, but then they just use them as comic relief and kind of like write them off.
Oh, stop.
I read the Inheritance Games. I loved Xander.
Yes,
so
Xander.
Much.
Oh my gosh.
Not only was he funny.
Sorry, Jake. Sorry.
Not only was he funny, but he was like a genius. He had such an interesting backstory. He definitely, like, I would have loved to see a little bit more of like what had happened when he like met his dad. Like, there was so much stuff that they could have read into that would have been really, really good, really interesting. A lot of people wanted to know what was going on because he has such an interesting perspective, but they just wrote him off, like, completely. They're like, no, we like Grayson and Jameson. I'm like, guys, I hate Jameson. Get him out of here. Like, it just,
why do we hate Jameson? Okay, no, that's a different conversation.
We'll get him. Anyways, so basically, I'm just like, there's a lot of times where I'll read that where it's like they use a character who's like really interesting or has a really good perspective as just comic relief, and it's just like, guys, if you make good characters, expand on them, please. You will get rich. You, like, these are good characters. People want you to write about them, so write about them. Stop just writing them off. And to connect to this, my other one is also when they kill off the best friend.
Yeah.
I don't want to read a book and have all this stuff about how, oh, she's my best friend and we've been together forever, just for them to die. Or like,
and then she's okay. Like, no, she's literally okay. In the end, she's okay.
Yeah, and
she's like, my best friend died.
She would want me to be happy.
She'd want me to go with this man who low-key abuses me.
Like, okay, listen, if I die, I expect at least 2 solid weeks of black mourning cloth over your houses, like wearing it. Like, I expect
over your houses. I'm gonna get a mega tarp and put it over my house.
Maybe just on your door.
Okay.
You know, like a black wreath to signify the fact that I died. I don't know. But anyways, it just really bugs me. Like, can we stop making great characters just to kill them off? Like, I kind of get it from a writer's perspective. It's actually really fun to play with people and be like, oh, I made this person you're gonna love. Let's kill them off.
It's true.
But at the same time, it's just like annoying. Like, don't put so much in. Like, I get it, that's the reason why, but it's like, stop making great characters just to kill them. Like, nobody in fantasy books is allowed to have best friends. I swear. Every single time someone in a fantasy book is like, I have a best friend, someone's like, haha, I'm dead.
That's what I like about, like, classic literature is you can tell when they're gonna die because
they all die from typhoid fever.
Yes, that's exactly it. Like in Little Women, you're like, I feel it. She's gonna die.
No.
And then if they miraculously survive, you're just so thankful to the author. Have you read Sense and Sensibility?
I have not yet.
Okay, we watched the movie. It had Kate Winslet and I can't remember. It was so good. It was so good. Like quotes. like just such depth. I absolutely love it. We need to watch it.
No, for sure. Maybe we'll do a Sense and Sensibility movie review coming your way. I also have the book, so I should read it. It just, when I read Pride and Prejudice, it's only this thick, and it took me like a week because the words were just so big. Like, and it's like British language from like the 1800s, so it's like pretty hard to understand. It was good, but it's also like, wow, I don't even understand half of what okay. Jake's getting moved. Like, who's the sister? Was it Beth who died in Little Women?
I think it was Beth. Oh, I actually cried.
Beth right here.
Beth right
Bro's
here.
giving Beth energy.
Yeah. Oh, and it's always the best one. The best one always dies. It's never the mean, like, nasty one who like tries to steal your man.
Like, kill Caroline Bingley.
Yes.
Like, don't get rid of anyone else. Get the not Mr. Bingley, but like get the rest of them.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think I have a couple more.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know how many more. Oh, I don't like when they overuse prose. I think, especially, I've read a lot of classic literature or a lot of memoirs, and they just write in full prose, and I'm like,
should we explain what that is? Because I feel like that's something we only listen
prose
to.
Prose is like an extended metaphor. Correct me if I'm wrong. After taking writer's craft, it's
you're
very
right.
figurative language, and it's meant to flow and
very kind of lyrical, kind of like Shakespeare.
Like cement almost in your mind this picture, and it's really good when used well. And you can read, but prose is usually meant, if you're going to use I'm using it a lot, like a shorter story or in segments. But you should never. This is just another word of advice: never write your memoir in prose. You will not get published.
I don't want a metaphor about how you peed your bed once.
Yeah, not everything needs a metaphor.
Like, you could just say it as it is. Like, yeah, it's a child that wet the bed and that was super traumatic. Like, good for you.
Or he was stupid.
Listen, I didn't personally. That was just the first idea that came to my head.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I didn't seriously. You can ask my mom.
Me neither. I don't think I ever wet the bed. I feel like that's such a male thing. That's sexist. Sorry.
Let us know in the comments if you're a male and you wet
the bed. What else is there?
Oh, okay. I've got one. This is one that makes me really mad. Is when they kiss really early on in the book. I feel like it's just, like, especially in romance, it's just kind of like, I'm speaking as a person who only really reads romance and occasionally some other stuff. But like, it just kind of ruins the vibe. Like, in fake dating, I kind of get it, but when they get super comfortable with that early on, it's just not the same, because it's like, you can't yearn for something you already have. I want that yearning. I want that romantic tension. I want that the whole Mr. Darcy hand flex thing. Like, oh my goodness. If you haven't watched Pride and Prejudice 2005, get on that. You're missing out. But it's like, when they kiss at the very beginning of the book, it's just like not the same, because it's like, you want the build up to that first kiss, and then, oh wow, that's super great, whatever. But like, when they kiss right away, it's just like, wow, okay, they kissed. Fantastic.
So anticlimactic.
Now, what else now?
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna die? Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's like when you watch a Hallmark movie. We call it in my house the Hallmark rule. Like, if they kiss before the movie's over, something bad's gonna happen and they're gonna break up.
Yeah.
So you always gotta watch for that third act breakup if they kiss in Act 2.
Unless there's mistletoe. If there's mistletoe, it doesn't count.
Oh, really?
I think so. In Hallmark movies, sometimes they're like, and they had a really great conversation, and then like the funny best friend is like, oh my gosh, look, you guys are under mistletoe.
But usually under mistletoe in Hallmark, they don't kiss, because they're like, oh, because why would I kiss the baker from small town when I have a boyfriend in big city?
Oh, right, because that's when she's like, oh, I have a boyfriend. He's like,
yeah.
But do you like him?
Let us know, guys. I actually came up with a few Hallmark movies of my own. Let us know if you want them, because I think they're pretty good.
Yes. Okay, I have one last
Okay.
one, and it is when one of the characters is like really happy and another character is super like grouchy and
grumpy
mean.
Versus Sunshine.
Don't say that phrase. I was really trying to avoid saying that phrase.
No,
I hate it
too.
because like opposites attract sometimes, yes, but most of the time, if you meet someone like that and you're an optimist and they're a pessimist, they're absolutely going to kill your vibe, and you do not have the same sense of humor. There's some people who are pretty versatile. Like, I think I'm pretty versatile. I can go, like, I can do light humor and I can do dark humor.
No, for sure.
But they're like, if I say something and I'm like, oh, but like, it's okay because we have this. Or if I make a funny joke and someone's like, no. I'm just so completely turned off of that person in general that I would never, like, wake up. Even if they took their glasses off, I would still be like, no, sorry.
It would be like a snow pants thing. In my house, it's a thing we always have, like, speaking of people who are keeping chaste, we always say to keep your snow pants on in situations like that.
Yeah.
So I guess that's another thing. Also, keep your glasses on, because if you take your
Exactly.
glasses off, it's like the whole shoulder thing. Like if you have a spaghetti strap on, old men are gonna be
Exactly.
led astray.
I just
So
I
keep
hate
those
it.
shoulders covered, ladies.
Yeah, I hate it when just one of them is portrayed as so like happy,
Mm-hmm.
and then they end up with someone who is so grouchy, but then deep down inside. I also hate this idea that people
Yeah.
are never what they see. Every
Yeah.
single flaw, people who don't have, like, when writers write and when writers write, really, when authors make books with characters who have no flaws. They're hot, they're single somehow,
Of course.
never been kissed somehow,
Yeah.
and they're just perfect. And maybe she's a little bit too organized, right? And maybe he's a little too protective and closed
He's
off.
too hot,
But
too athletic, too
exactly,
single, too
but
respectful to
they're
women.
never like, when I've read books like, once again, like John Green Looking for Alaska, or Paper Towns, like one of the characters is genuinely just unable to see how someone can make choices like that because they've had different life experience. Or like Alaska is just so mean to poor Pudge, and it's just like, bro is just chilling there. And in other books you can see this, like characters who genuinely are having flaws, and it doesn't just resolve itself. Like, it's not, I think some authors see flaws as a form of conflict that, oh, we can just resolve.
No, for sure. And it's like a thing they'll do the fake flaws where it's like, she seems like she's really mean, but really she was just bullied as a child, so it actually doesn't count.
Yes, exactly.
Or like, listen, I love Pride and Prejudice 2005, but the one thing they don't get is, like, they make it seem like Mr. Darcy, he's just kind of scared, a little introverted. No, if you read the book, he actually just physically could not understand how someone would want to be with someone of lower status than themselves. Yeah. He could not deign himself to talk to her. Like, exactly. People don't get that. Like, that is a major character flaw. He literally just thought he was not good. Like, she was not good enough for him. And I think, like, genuinely, can we give repulsed. Like, people have actual flaws. Like, it doesn't matter how good of a person you are, you can have flaws. Give them actual real ones.
Exactly. Okay. So true.
I have one more. I have two, but I'm gonna just pick one. Okay, this one I hate. I hate so
I'm
much.
ready for that.
The unrealistic male-female friendship. Yes. Guys, like, there will be so many books, especially, okay, I find it a lot in the friends to lovers one. They'll be best friends, but they basically, it's like a couple just without the kissing.
Yes. Like,
that's not how it is in male-female friendships. No. Like, with male-female friendships, just in my experience at least, there's always that line of, yeah, we're friends, even if we're best friends, but there is a big red line in the middle where we say we're friends and this is what we talk about and this is what we don't. Yeah, sure, we can support each other, but it's like, she'll, like, get a mean email from her boss and he shows up to her house to comfort her and she's crying on his shoulder. Like, guys, that's not how it is. Like, it's like,
or when she's like, all I really need for you to snuggle with me in my bed. Like, that would make me so physically uncomfortable. I have a theory. I don't think guys and girls can be friends unless they have a strong reason why they would never date and why they're not attracted to each other.
I agree.
I think, and that's so missing, because they're like, it just wouldn't work because he's just my friend. I've never seen him that way, even though I think about how hot he is.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it just makes me mad. I'm like, guys, can we stop having friends to lovers books where they already like each other? Like, that's they're ruining the whole
and point. They can't have any other friends. Like, they never have any actual other friends.
Yeah, like, it's always the girl who's just not like other girls, so she just hangs out with one guy and all his friends. Like, listen, I think it's great to have friends that are guys, or as a guy to have friends that are girls, but in my personal opinion, especially in the books where there's another guy, you should not have a male best friend that you are snuggling with on the couch when you have a boyfriend.
I don't think you should snuggle with your male best friend on the couch.
I wouldn't.
Never. I wouldn't. If someone said that, I would be highly suspicious.
It's just ridiculous. I just hate it. Like, either have a guy best friend or just have a boyfriend. Like, you gotta pick one, because listen, I think in real life you can have guy friends and have a boyfriend, but I think in the books, the way they portray it, where it's like, he's my best friend, but then also I have a boyfriend, like, that's just not gonna work. Yeah. And it's also like, yes, I can have a boyfriend, but you can't have a girlfriend. It's not okay.
It's exactly, and it's also like this, the relationship doesn't change just by the fact that one of them has a boyfriend, and it's like, no, your relationship 1,000% changes with someone of the opposite gender when one of you gets a partner. It just does, because you can't, and you're less interested. in them. Immediately, if you're starting to think, who would I rather hang out with? My male best friend or my boyfriend?
If that's even a question, you have a problem.
Exactly. And if the switch was flipped and he was like, I want to cuddle with you, but I want to cuddle with you, we would be up in arms. We'd be like, how dare he?
He's a player.
Exactly. But when the girl's like, I just love him so much, I want to marry both of them.
We grew up.
It's okay, girl.
Or it's just the whole thing where it's like, we grew up together, so obviously I don't like him, even though I think about his abs every day.
Yeah.
Like, be so for real with yourself, girl. Be self-aware. Like, you can... Anyways, we're getting off that tangent.
Yeah.
Before we finish it up, should we add a few that we do actually like, since we really seem like haters right now?
We really should.
Like, we do like some books that we read, some of them.
Right. I feel like a lot of these we've already talked about by like talking about the reverse. So characters with depth. So spread out throughout the book. Details, not just being overloaded. Like throughout the book, you actually feel the plot progress and you feel the characters. They're not all. Remember, what did we learn about? Like dynamic and like circular or whatever. So some characters will stay the same throughout the whole thing, but some will change as the conflict changes, but not change so much that they've done a full 180. You can't have every character do a full 180. I don't think your main character should do a full 180. I think the best books, the character is relatively the same, even if her circumstances are different.
Yeah. Okay, one that I really love is, and I haven't seen this very much, but when they do it, it's always done really well. It's when the guy or girl has a, like, I only say guy first because that's usually how it's portrayed, but it's like when the person has a problem and they don't fix it for the other person, they fix it for themselves. Let's get some snaps for that.
Yes.
Because I think that's the biggest issue. Like, if you're fixing yourself for someone else, that's going to be really difficult, because, like, if you break up, if something happens, like, you went through all this work for this person, like, not for nothing. It's obviously good to overcome things that you're struggling with, but, like, it's going to have a different meaning to it.
Definitely.
So when it's, like, they make the change, like, hey, actually, I realized that maybe, you know, vaping isn't good, so I'm going to quit vaping for me and my lung health. Like, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, definitely.
Or yearning. Any type of yearning. I love it. I love it.
It's like a little bit of self-control.
Yes.
Like, she doesn't just see him and is like, yeah, he's the one. Or see what she wants and be like, yeah, I can have that now.
We love a girl who has a pros and cons list.
Yes.
It's not gonna, like, I've to be fair, I'm single. I've been single for a really long time. I've never had a real boyfriend before. But, like, I don't really think that's how it works. You just see someone like, yep, that's the one. They're perfect. They have nothing that I don't like about them. They're absolutely amazing. Let's date and just be, like, immediately as if we've been dating for 3 years after one day.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good relationship.
I don't either.
But whatever floats your boat. If that's how you feel, you go, girl. There's okay. Do you think we have time for a side rant?
I think we do.
Okay. Jake, my legs are falling asleep, fam. I have a theory, and it is because someone asked me this, like, not too long ago. They asked me, like, how many times do you think you can be in love?
Ooh. What's your theory?
I think it really depends on the person. I think it depends on, and it also depends on your experience with love.
Okay. Get on here, Jake.
So I think it depends on how many, like, I think it depends on your experience with love and whether it was requited or given back or not. Because I know a couple people who've said they've been in love like 6 times, and I've been like, I could not stand to have my heart ripped out 6 times. So I know there's also people who, after one experience with love, you just become more guarded. Other times people have had relationships that have gone so well and they've just wanted more and found that. And so even if it ended, it didn't end terribly, or maybe they were the one to break the other person's heart. I don't know.
Cold-hearted.
Yeah, maybe they've just been the one to leave first. But
because that's a really mean thing to do.
Grace, you're squirming.
No. Anyways.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made. I've apologized. Okay, guys.
Okay.
I'm not saying that the person was a mistake. I'm sorry. This is getting really bad.
I think you should just drink something. I think you should just take a drink. Yeah, because I think it's totally possible to be in love more than once, or even like more than twice. But I don't know.
More than twice, though. If your husband Your husband dies twice.
I wasn't talking about your husband. Just like in general, I feel like. What was I saying though? I was thinking of a good point, and then I was gonna save it for the end.
Breaking someone's heart if you did the heartbreaking.
Yeah, I think you can definitely learn to love someone else and feel that all over again, and it be a positive experience. But I think in the same way, if you've gotten your heart broken, you can recognize that you actually can't go through that like more than once or twice. I just genuinely don't think you can. So I guess it's also a question
social
of how many.
Experiment. So they go fall in love with 5 guys.
No.
At the same time, love after gone.
I think you should go first. I'll study you. You can
listen,
do it.
guys, if I take off my glasses, it'll be easy dubs.
It's true. I need to get a pair of glasses just so I can take them off.
Well, hey, I have 2 new pairs coming in.
Oh yeah.
So you can try one on.
Perfect.
Like, I also
Dang.
have an old one in my drawer. I think I still got my purple ones from Grace.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I remember those.
They were horrid. Anyways, thank you so much for listening to 55 minutes of our nonsense.
Yes.
Please interact with this. We want to hear your feedback. If you have anything to say, we want to hear it, except hate comments. Well, actually,
give us the hate. Give us the hate.
Because I will hate you right back.
Yes. Don't forget about our icebreaker question.
Yes. Comment down below who your celebrity crush is. If you are listening on Spotify, I don't know. Can you comment on Spotify?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, comment on Spotify, or if you feel the need, we'll also be posting on Thursdays our icebreaker question as a promotion for our new video. So comment on there as well and give us some background. We want to know why.
And we'll take note of these guys. Maybe do a little ranking.
Oh yeah, okay. Leave us also a message if you want us to make a ranking of all of our followers and their celebrity crushes.
Yes, that's gonna be so epic. Okay. For now, this has been our take on book tropes, 17 seasons, and we promise it gets better. It did get better. We got new mics.
Yes, so at least the audio is better, even if the content isn't.
Yeah, that's so true. All right.
Well, anyways, we will see you guys later. Come back next week for another absolutely ridiculous question and episode from us. See you next Thursday.